Hi, I'm Willie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And what we're going to do in this video is I am going to give you something for free, something that I needed, and so something that I had put together. And you should never be charged for this. It is a script. I've got a PowerShell script for Windows and a Linux script for the Bash shell. I'm going to show these to you. You should never be charged for these. You can download them from me for free. You cannot sell them. You can't sell them. You can't charge people for them, but you should never be charged for them either. But what do? They go out and they just generate web traffic. So I have some scripts that what I want to do is I want to run it on a bunch of hosts. When the hosts start, they're going to automatically connect to a Wi-Fi network or a wired network, and then they're going to start generating traffic. It's really easy. It's a nice way for us to test at scale traffic on Wi-Fi networks across many machines. Now, I am working on an Android app and an iPhone app for this as well. But to start, it is Windows and Linux. So let's take a look at what we've got. I'm going to put a link to this share, and it's got the Windows script. It's got a URL list that has some URLs that it uses. I've got the Linux script along with the commands, like you have to make it executable, all that good stuff. And then I have two examples of the script. So here is the Windows PowerShell version. I'll show you the script here in a second. What we're going to do is we are going to call the trafficgen.ps1 file, and then we're going to point it at URL list.txt. Now, this URL list, I'll show you, it has, I think I've got a half a dozen URLs in there. And what it's doing now, you can see it's going out. It's went to williehowe.com, got a status code. So it's going out and it's browsing the sites, and it's just doing this over and over and over and over again. And you can see the number of bytes read. It's doing this until I hit Control-C on the keyboard. And so you can go in and you can edit the URL list.txt, and you can load hundreds of sites, or you can have a dozen. And as you can see, it's starting to roll back through. So it went to my site again, it went to Google again, went to tbear again, ui.com. But it is just going to sit here and generate all of this traffic until I Control-C it. So let's take a look at the scripts. Like I said, these scripts are free, something that I needed, that I am loosing onto the world at no charge, and no one should ever charge you for this. But let's take a look. So here is the traffic gen for Windows, and it tells you create a file called trafficgen.ps1 and paste in this code. Then create a text file called URL list with the URLs you want to fetch, and then this is how you will run it. Now on Windows, what you may have to do is you may have to run PowerShell as an administrator, and then run the set execution policy remote sign to allow scripting for PowerShell. And then you may also have to run iexplore.exe, even though they say it's gone. There's still some Internet Explorer stuff happening under the hood. You may have to run that. So what you would do is a Windows R, type in iexplore.exe, and then run it, and then you're good. Then you can run the PowerShell the way that I did it. Here's what our URL list .txt looks like, and you can populate this with as many or as few as you want, because it's going to cycle through those until you Control-C it. Then this is what the Linux .sh, so it's trafficgen.sh, all of these things, and then you have to make it executable. That's what this is, and then it tells you how to run it. This is out there. This is free. Feel free to use it. No charge for this. I did not personally write it. I used ChatGPT to help me write this. So ChatGPT does have some uses, and this was one good use, and we are giving this away. No one should ever charge you for this. Are you tired of me saying that? Don't let anybody charge you. So real quick, let's go back to our PowerShell, and let's run it again. And you can see, so what I'm going to do after we translate this over to an Android app and over to an iPhone app, now we can have iPhones, iPads, Android devices, Windows machines, Linux machines, Mac machines, all connected to wired and wireless networks, generating lots of traffic. You could even change this to download large files. So it's got a lot of good uses, and I am using it in network testing. So have at it. Take it, use it. I hope you get a lot of use out of it. I'm going to use it all the time. I'm probably going to use it weekly. If you've got any questions about it, reach out down in the comments. Like I said, not my original work. ChatGPT did do this for me. ChatGPT has some really good uses. This is one of them, writing some code that we can take and we can use. So if you've got any questions, let me know. If I can't answer them, I'll ask ChatGPT if it can answer it. So, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok. Those links are down below, along with our affiliate links and our Patreon link. And if you need IT consulting for whatever it is, voice over IP, storage, networking, security, all those things, if we can't help you, we'll get you someone who can. Head on over to williehowe.com, click Hire Us, contact us, fill that information out, and someone will be in touch with you as soon as possible. Once again, I'm Willie. I want to thank you for being here. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.